and welcome back to Looking for Adventure. Today is Fun Friday, not Musical Friday. We switched those around. That is tomorrow, which is Singing Saturday now, and I have a super duper awesome and a very important video, so check that out tomorrow. Please come back. But today is Fun Friday, so easy that kids and parents and teachers can do it. And we are making DIY wine glass lampshades, and you want to make sure that you use only the battery operated tea lights in them, not actual tea lights. But I think that this would look beautiful as a centerpiece on a table for a wedding with flowers cascading down around it. I think that it would make a wonderful night light in a kid's bedroom. But I think that these are just so adorable. I love them, and I originally was inspired because I had a random template that I guess I picked up for $1.99, and so I decided to try it with different types of mediums. And I did pick a slightly lighter weight vellum than what the actual template was, but we ended up experimenting with Sharpie and with watercolor and with distress inks and with acrylic paint and with stamping, which I think was my favorite one. But I will show you guys all the end results at the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for all the daily updates. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this video, if you didn't like this video, what you guys want to see in upcoming weeks. And if you happen to make this project, if you happen to make a project that was inspired by this video or any of my other videos, tag me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, email me the photos, any kind of social media-ness that you guys are into. I want to see it. I want to see all the projects that you create. So I am just going to speed this video up. I'm going to play some music and I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step. But before I do, let's take a first look. So to start with, I'm just going to take some Nina Vellum and my template that you see there, and I am just going to trace this out. This is a lighter weight vellum than what my template was, but that's totally okay. Whatever vellum you can find works. I did like this pack because it had some really cute designs on it. And don't forget to trace the two little slits that are on the other side so you can put it all together when you're done. I am going to trace and cut 5 of these out for the tests for you guys. So once I'm done tracing, I'm going to take my scissors and cut that out, and then I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just cut out the 2 little slits there. I didn't worry too much on the, I guess, coloring design, if you will, for this project of you guys. It was more of a trial and error. I wanted to show you kind of what mediums worked and what didn't work for coloring the vellum and having the light show through. So you'll see probably some kind of fails, and then I think in my book some kind of wins. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start out by taking some Sharpies, and I just kind of picked a random rainbow assortment for you guys, and I think that this was probably one of the best ones. I really love this, and I think this is great for a kid, especially for a kid's bedroom, and it's super easy. It took a little while to color, and so if you guys want to keep your kids entertained or anything like that, definitely do this. It's a really fun kind of project, and it'll keep them busy for, I think, a good hour I ended up spending coloring in all these circles for you. But you know, it worked out. I think that it looks really great. I did end up choosing, when I folded it together, to choose the side on the outside because I liked that the colors were a little more vibrant. But as you'll see with the watercolor version that I make, that I actually chose the opposite side because I liked seeing the design show through more. So once I end up finishing coloring this up, I'm actually going to take 2 glue dots on those tabs there before I fit it in because it just stuck a little bit better and stayed together and wasn't popping out and falling apart since my slits weren't perfect. So those glue dots helped out a lot. And then for our second option, I'm just taking my distress inks in my favorite green colors of Shabby Shutters, Peeled Paint, and Forest Moss. And I did end up flipping the lids by accident, so that's actually Peeled Paint that I just put down, and this is Shabby Shutters. But that's okay, at least I figured that out. And then I'm just going to go in with my Forest Moss as my darker color. And I really love this. It was very translucent, so you could see through it and you can see the light. And I did go back in, unfortunately off camera afterwards, I thought of it, and I took my Versamark ink and my gold Perfect Pearls and I edged the tops and bottoms of it, and I think that it looks so beautiful and elegant. So that is another option for you guys. We can go into super detailed options if you would like. I would think that these would be really cute for a wedding, so if you guys want to see a really elaborate version of this, let me know in the comments down below and I will definitely make that for you. So this is just some cheap acrylic paint from Americana. I took these kind of nice sort of spring colors, or as my mom would say, Easter colors, but I wanted to see how it would react on the vellum and if you could even see the light. I was trying not to put down too heavy a coat, but I didn't really think this was going to work, but I thought it would be an interesting experiment because I know a lot of people like acrylic paint. The more acrylic paint I put down, especially when it was drying, the more it started to warp and wrinkle and curl. So that was not good whatsoever. But you'll see all of these in the final photos and whatnot, so you can decide for yourself if this is a look you like. Maybe you don't want it to be so, you know, transparent, you just want something cool, then here you go. But I'm going to set that aside to dry and start working on the watercolors, and the minute I put down some water, it all curled up on me, and I wish I could play for you the actual sound from when I was recording this, because I just went, oh no, and my boyfriend freaked out and thought that something happened and that I like chopped off my finger or something, but it was just that the paper started curling and warping horribly. But the more water that I put down evenly throughout the entire piece, it started to flatten out again. But unfortunately, this probably warped and was more wrinkled than even the acrylic paint, especially after drying. So as much as I love watercoloring, and I thought it would be a great idea because it has, you know, a sort of translucent kind of quality, it was not good whatsoever. So once this was dry, as you can see, I chose the side that showed more of the design, which is not the side I watercolored on. And again, I'm just taking my glue dots, just like with everything else, and putting them on the two tabs and then putting them into that slit. I think that it holds a lot better, especially if you don't get your slits perfect. And then the final and last design is my all-time favorite, but it is one of those cases of do as I say and not as I do. Please, oh please, use StazOn ink. I knew this and I just didn't happen to have any, but I'm just taking this really cute stamp. It's one of my favorites, and randomly stamping all around. I am using my Versamark ink, my VersaFine ink in the Onyx Black, but you do have to use StazOn because it is the only kind of ink that will stick to a non-porous surface, which is what Vellum is. So use that. Don't use this because this will smear. It will never ever dry. But I think this is gorgeous. This is probably my all-time favorite. And of course you could stamp it with StazOn and then color it in with Sharpie or with Distress ink on the back side or the front side or whatever. But I think this is really pretty and very vintagey, and it's my favorite. I hope that you guys liked this video. Please let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite, and if you want to see me make a really gorgeous floral design that's for a wedding as a centerpiece. But I will see you guys next time. Okay, hang on. Okay. Today is Fun Friday, and that is different. Okay. What was that? if you are on, I need to breathe because I can't make cuts. So I will make sure that where was I going with that? It's like having peanut butter in my mouth or something. Are making DIY line glass lamp. I can do this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, God, I feel ridiculous now doing this 5 million times. Today is Fun Friday. That is right. It is. That is right. That is right. That's right. Why am I so weird with words? Why? Okay. Just make sure that